Hot Pockets. Yum.
That's concerning.
It's no longer a computer, it's a grenade.
That's an IED is what that is.
It holds exactly 1% charge, so it's just wired in at all times, because, I disconnect it, it'll die forever.
It's that inflated but can only hold one charge? It's gotta be full of energy. How is that possible?
Does someone want to check the audio for us? Make sure that we sound good
Does
live.
someone want to check the audio for us?
Yeah, I'll do that right now.
I feel like everyone's kind of low, but I don't know how I can adjust it
I
better.
wonder if I can, like, zoom in with my...
Let's make sure that we sound good.
We sound good.
Okay.
Chat room. Hello, Earthy Phoenix.
Hello.
Yes, we see you. We're live. It's working. It's working. We can see the people.
We have returned from the dead.
Hello. Oh, it's
I-
good to be back.
I was almost homeless.
Yeah, welcome to Technical Difficulties and Dragons. We have been away. So many personnel issues have unfortunately prevented us from coming to you for the last couple weeks. However, we are almost all here, as unfortunately Gwendolyn will not be able to join us tonight. We promise she's not dead. That is still pending, however.
I'm still not entirely unconvinced that it wasn't the Pinkertons.
I mean, they almost got me.
They did get you for a while.
Anyway, it's 8, it's Monday, it's time for Dungeons and Dragons. We do upload these to YouTube on Friday when we do manage to get the stream off the ground, so if you're ever wondering whether you just missed us or whether we were unfortunately unable to launch, that's always a good place to check. We do exist with the little line art D20 with the red 1, as always. I am your Dungeon Master, Cullum Coleman. Today, Aaron is Gareth as the Warlock, Caleb is Torren as the Cleric, and Justin is Rockchild as the man hanging from the tree. Together, they are the Knaves of Venzor.
You're just temporarily there.
Yeah. We have a wonderful new setup for you, which should hopefully, 1, look a lot nicer, and 2, not be as glitchy as before, so... hopefully everything works. If not,
no promises. No promises. Okay, we're trying.
He is what remains of our tech department, if we even had one, and thus he is to blame for everything. It's sort of like taking it out on the IT guy at work.
Except the difference is, in this situation, I'm more like Atlas, and I'm holding up the world, and you're just sitting there like jabbing at my Achilles, like.
Anyway, last time we left these fools, they were sailing to the Islet of Dearth in order to further investigate the disappearance of all the corpses that were hanging there. Because, finding 5 of them shambling up the side of the cliff as undead wasn't a clear sign about what happened, so we've got to go right to the source. On the way, for whatever reason, they let, Gwendolyn do something to guide them. Which, anyone who has ever played with us before will know is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, we shouldn't trust their survival skills.
As the Knaves kind of serpentined their way to the island, they spotted a greater planar eel, a massive beast, which carried the ships across the Sea of Stars to Venzor during the great journey from all the other planes, the Great Migration. And promptly, the Knaves managed to anger this majestic and mighty beast. Fleeing their sinking ship on the backs of 4 giant seahorses, the Knaves marooned themselves on the island of Dearth. They decided that the best course of action was to take a brief rest in the shade of the Hangman's Noose, nearly being stalked and hunted by a fearsome serpopard, half snake, half some sort of cat we don't know. I assume leopard, but when the hell have leopard had stripes? I mean, just look at that art. What is this?
It's
I think it's going for like the black and yellow kills a fellow thing, but dear God,
it's my new favorite furry art.
it's not even anthropomorphic. Please stop.
So we've made it less than a week since the last furry reference.
We will never survive this so long as this is on here. I'm sorry, Gwendolyn. I am going to have to kill him sooner rather than later, as much as I would enjoy tormenting you. Anyway, as the Knaves concluded their long rest, making peace with the Serpapart, at least temporarily, a mysterious figure appeared. It was an assassin sent by Kovac Gint, spy master on the Council of Eight of Venzor, and the employer of one Mortimer Ailish. This stranger had been following the Knaves ever since they had encountered her and the retinue of Kovac Gint near the inner gates of Everness, where everyone had proceeded to roll like 2s for perception and just had no idea that Mortimer Ailish was walking by. I loved that so much, by the way. It was like, best character delay moment ever. Gareth proceeded to spill his guts constantly, much to the annoyance of the other Knaves. Real back and forth was had there, and it was eventually agreed that the two of them would investigate this mysterious malpractice that is seemingly tied to the necromancers in the Tower of Dearth, the Muata necromancers. They would look at this together, as Mortimer Ailish is responsible for intel from this region. He's been saying everything's just fine, and it's clearly not. But with that, the Knaves had the bright idea to rig Rockchild up to the Hangman's noose to pose as a corpse and lure out whatever is dragging and turning these corpses into undead. After waiting in the brush for several hours at various intervals, a horrible, shadowy creature returned and approached Rockchild. And with this, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative as the Shadow Ghast approached the dangling feet of Rockchild.
I'm in danger.
Today's dice to hunt you down is we are returning once again to Cubby Blue, and with a new special guest on here, which I am calling Rip and Tear. It's a new dice.
Sounds French, exotique.
Well, he's red with black numbers. What else was I going to call him?
He's
Demon?
Rip and Tear.
I'm going with Rip and Tear here. All right, I like those games. Cool music. I got it in my Steam Deck. Love it. No, not the. Sorry.
I was gonna say you have a Steam.
I've been looking at Steam Decks, but I hate VR, and I don't know why I keep doing it. Man who hates VR keeps looking at Steam Decks.
Let the poison consume you.
There should be absolutely no reason. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, and that's gonna include your new friend.
I rolled an 8.
Plus what to initiative? Oh, fuck! You guys are dead.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So Torren has an 8.
I have a 12. And then I don't know where Aaron ran off to.
Aaron, what's your initiative?
Think he might have stepped away for a second.
Okay.
The suspense continues. Oh my god.
Justin?
Yes.
Everyone else can see and hear him.
Really?
Can you not see and hear him?
No, I cannot.
Hear him.
Okay. Here we go.
It
There you go. Aaron, you cannot be disabling your webcam like that, because when you do, it disables from the stream.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
I didn't know. Sorry.
That explains it. Okay. Mild technical difficulty, but we overcame it quickly. Wow.
Yeah, technical
New record.
difficulties and
Whew.
New record.
I feel like we need an award or like a little firework.
And a nat 20 on your saving throw. All right, so we're gonna come into the top of the round here. So Gareth bit the assassin, and Torren, you will all have a surprise round if you so choose, because you hid yourselves from the creature and it has moved past you and did not notice you at the end of last session. The turn order will begin with Gareth. What this is going to mean for you is that you will attack with advantage and get a full round in before it gets to do anything.
Okay. Do I know? Can I identify this creature?
I'm gonna check one thing and then I'll tell you what to roll, because you've not. I will say you haven't necessarily seen it before, but like, you know, you were prepared to come to this world. Like there would have been tutoring sessions, so I'm gonna just check what sort of creature it is. Roll me a nature check.
Nature. Alrighty. Black
It's gonna
and
be
gold.
a nature check. Yeah.
Black and gold for the roll. Black and gold has failed me. I got a natural 1.
Well,
Oh my god. It's like, you know, that man is really sick. That ordinary man is like not bathed in years, and he's just covered in grime. This poor person's probably been trapped on the island for forever, and he's just been forced to live like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings.
It's just a poor
Oh,
leper
no.
that's been dragging along.
Yeah. This poor
Lord
man,
of the
you are
Rings.
filled with pity.
Oh man, this poor man. Eldritch Blast.
And you shoot him anyway. Go for it.
Actually no, hold on. I think I know what I want to. I think I know a better. Because we need to distract him, right? We need to distract him so we. Unless I can do it 2 for 1. If I destroy the thing, like the thing that Justin's hanging from, would it hurt him?
So the way you have Justin rigged up from last time, this is a good point, is it looks like the noose is around his neck and he's hanging there, but you rigged up the back of his coat to sort of hold him, so he's actually being suspended from like under the arms.
Oh, thank God.
So he's just doing his best to like do this and hang there and look limp, but the actual pressure of the rope is down here. If you cut the rope, he'll fall down. He's about like, you know, a few feet above the ground, so there wouldn't be any fall damage. He'd just sort of
Alright.
Yes, shoot me down, free me.
That's why I say if I use Eldritch Blast, I can get 2. I get 2 beams, so I can hit the thing and free Justin, so we don't have to waste someone else's. He doesn't have to waste his turn trying to struggle to get down.
Or just be a pinata for the Shadow Ghoul. That's what I'm imagining I would be.
Wouldn't that be a sight? Wouldn't it? All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do Eldritch Blast on the first one to hit him, the second one to bust Justin down.
All right. So the one against the creature, please roll with advantage because you are technically hidden.
Let me actually pull up my other stats. Oh god. Let's see. So plus 7, so 18. Modified 18.
All right. Plus 7, so modified 18 is the first one against the creature that hits.
Okay.
Do damage for that one, and then we'll do the one that's supposed to free Rockchild.
So 1d10 plus 4. Ooh, 7 plus 4. 11.
Ooh, that hurts it.
And then for Justin, I will use this dice.
Yeah.
Yes, free me.
Modified 15.
Modified 15. So a 15 will hit because it is rope, which means its AC is 11. Roll damage. I'm pretty sure that if you roll even a 1, you will break it.
Cool.
But I just want to see just in case.
9 plus 4.
Yeah, it has 5 hit points. The rope snaps. Justin, Rockchild falls prone to the ground as you fall like the 5 feet.
Oh, wonderful. The only thing I ask is, can I do like a superhero land where I land kind of prone on my hands and knees with like one hand in the dirt?
Sure, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Although I do much for the aesthetic of you falling on your back and like kicking like a beetle as you got the rope around you.
Oh no!
You're just waking up like the character from Metamorphosis.
Like your arms fell asleep while you were hanging up there because it's been a few hours and you just.
Just wait till I get at you. Oh, you.
Let's get 'em, boys.
Yeah. So because the creature is surprised by this ambush, it skips its turn. It would have gone next. And next up is going to be that Yuan-Ti assassin you briefly made friends with. She is going. Ooh, that'd be fun, but no, I don't think she's gonna go up to it quite like that. So she's going to do the old-fashioned dagger against this creature. That I mean one dagger because they do not have multi-attack. They are a rogue. I'm killing both of you later. Both sides. Rolled a 2. She does shit.
God damn. Dice jail.
Yep. Alright.
Also, I'm really digging the setup. I'm just looking at the stream now.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Even though Gwendolyn isn't here and thus her character will not be a part of the combat, I will allow the Serpapard to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Serpapard is going to move to engage and is going to use its pounce, so it will do extra damage. Or no, it can knock it prone if it hits. So, that's better. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit. For a total of 12 piercing. And to check if it's resistant to this. And yeah, 12 piercing and nothing else. Plus the creature must now make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. He is knocked prone. As the Serpapard, that's going to be the Serpapard's turn. And bring us to Rockchild, who is also prone.
Okay, I'd like to use half my movement to spring back to my feetsies.
Yep.
And then I would like to cast... Oh, well, This is probably going to bite me, but can I cast Bane on it? Yeah, let's cast Bane on it at the first level.
Okay, sure. Bane is a wisdom save, correct?
Charisma.
Oh, shit. This thing's wisdom is a straight roll. Its charisma is fucking negative because it smells like absolute dung.
Yeah,
Are you
buddy.
telling me its charisma is bad because it's stinky?
Stinky, stinky.
As you found out, your character specifically, Gareth, found out last time, anything within 5 feet of it suffers from the effects of a horrible smell. It has the stench trait.
Oh, that's right. I remember now.
So we got a 12.
Oh, it fails.
Cool, it's Bane. It's just rolling around now. The Serpapard's knocked it over. It's all this chaos. That's your turn, Rockchild. It'll be Torren's turn.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to back up a little bit. Just get one square further away.
Yeah, you got a few.
Alright.
Torren, it's your turn.
Torren is going to move 20 feet. And he's going to pull out his crossbow. And he's going to attempt to shoot the creature. He has advantage because surprise round, correct?
Yep.
Alright. He looks down. Oh, you stinky mother. And then he's going to shoot. That is a 17 plus
If
a
you are,
lot.
I would like to point out if you are making a ranged attack, you have just a straight roll because your advantage from the surprise round is canceled by the fact that the Serpapar did knock it prone, being a big dumb snaky boy.
All right, I will just take the lower of the rolls, but that's still a dirty 20.
Yeah, I think you hit no matter what at that point. This thing.
Yeah, I'll take the yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then because I did have advantage, even though it was canceled out, do I still get my sneak attack? Well, it's also engaged with another creature, so it doesn't matter.
It's engaged with. I'm seeing through why would you have seen it? I'm thinking through. It's engaged with another creature. Plus, it's
that gives me.
It technically didn't know you were there.
Yeah. So
yeah.
All right, it's cool. All right, that is going to be a total of. What do we do?
With the drunken
The
sailor.
drunken sailor. Yep.
I was actually thinking for a Klondike bar.
Okay, so we have 2 brain cells, and me and Caleb are sharing one of them. Currently.
Yeah. Back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, at least to get my
11
own.
points of piercing damage, and Torren is going to back up. He's going to use the remaining 10 feet of his movement to back up.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. All right, that's going to bring us back round to Gareth. All right.
Alright. I think I'm going to go for some reoccurring damage. But first I want to surround it. So about right here. And I'm going to cast... There we go. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Witch Bolt is a ranged spell attack, correct?
That's not what I was trying to roll. Yeah.
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, because it's prone?
It's prone. It is a ranged spell attack. This fucker is really annoying.
Because he's prone.
Yep. Yeah.
Right.
He is one of those things like you're just having a hard time dying, aren't you? Aren't you, buddy?
Okay, let's see. The lowest one was 8 plus 7. So what is that, 15?
Yeah, 8 plus 7 is 15, which just hits. That's the AC. That was the minimum you needed.
Hell yeah, meets beats. I love it.
Yeah.
And since I'm technically casting it at 3rd level,
I feel like this is that's like the name of a bad strip club in a adult game.
oh, I'm looking at Bane for some reason. Why am I looking at that? I forgot I didn't actually
You need to click the word. You could word Witch Bolt in the description, or just roll the damage yourself, whichever works for you.
Yeah. Let's see. 1d12, and then 1 for each one above 1st level. So 3d12.
Yeah, roll it.
Where did they go? I was like panicking for a hot second. Like, where did my d12 go?
Yeah. I'm gonna laugh if we don't kill it.
All right. I've got a 9, a 5, and a 3. Plus... No, yeah, just that. Just flat. 9, 5, and 3. So, let's see. 8, 9, 17.
17. It shrieks on the ground, this poor creature that has been forced to live out here, which you have felt sympathy for, unable to bathe itself or feed itself. It has just been mangled by this brutal environment. You have just appeared and begun savaging it. It screams as the lightning connects with its body. The odor of its natural disgustingness mingles with the smell of burnt flesh as it slumps over dead.
Wow.
You killed it. And you feel oddly bad given your previous assessment of what this is.
'Twas easy.
Gareth, you are a natural killer.
It was just a poor. I mean, like it was just an old man. It was just a leper.
And we hate old men.
Aren't you an old man?
Not for long. The assassin crawls over.
Yeah.
Torren's self-loathing is coming to the surface.
Yeah, 'cause it was like this is just like some leper that's been like possessed and turning people into zombies.
All right, so let's inspect this creature.
Don't get too close. It smells awful.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take this moment here. Serpapard does have disadvantage on this because of keen smell.
Is he trying to eat it?
No. The stench is still in effect on its corpse, and the Serpapard may not be. Things may go horrible for it. Needs constitute. Oh my God, the Serpapard just barely gets the meat speeds for that Constitution saving throw, and it backs off immediately from the discovery.
Yeah.
Just hissing. Like here, I think I can show its stench aura now that it's dead. He just.
Yeah, I like how Colin had this like worked up that like it was gonna be like a horrible fight and that Justin was gonna die and we just murk it.
Yeah. CR5 monster my ass.
I will never die.
This CR5?
This fucker, when he gets a turn, he makes two very devastating attacks. His entire ability is all on offense. You guys actually planned an ambush for this encounter. That worked.
So you're telling me the one time we're actually smart?
This is the one time you actually did the thing that countered the monster.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's also a good thing I banged him too, because that would have reduced his attack damage as well.
This thing does on average per turn 27 points of damage.
So with the new setup, we're becoming professionals.
Yeah, and it paralyzes you, and it poisons you.
Oh, so we're good. We beat the thing.
Yeah, if this thing touches you, you're fucking dead. However, you just ambushed it. Anyway, Torren, you want to inspect it, right?
Yep.
So give me just give me a nature check as you're kind of assessing the creature, trying to figure out what the hell this is. Appropriate.
Oh. 3.
Man, that guy was really that guy was just really sick. That was just some really sick dude trapped on this island.
Beat. Do you know what this thing, who this man is?
Yeah, who just leaves a leper out here?
Alright, Echo Shell over here is gonna come up and, let me see, alright, yeah, she's gonna go for hers, ooh. That's that. She got a 6. She looks at it and goes, I have no idea. This is not a thing I know. I hunt people and I do not know what this is. I've not seen anyone look that fucked up and still be walking around.
When did she become French?
It is the effect of the stench. It.
Yes, the sticky man makes me
I
think
forgot
of
what
my
accent
people.
he had 3 weeks ago, so I'm gonna go. All right, something vaguely foreign.
This smells like the caviar I had in the 3rd grade.
The stream. I don't got time to look it up. I'm doing it now.
Well, Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to try and restart. So give us 1 second. We're going to do the old IT on and off again. So, back momentarily.
Sadly, something this poor man in the middle of the field will not be able to do anytime soon. As he appears to have adopted the curse of Gwendolyn's survival, and no one can roll above a 5 to figure out what the hell he is.
Yes, well, yeah, I guess we don't need to know what it is as long as we know where they are coming from and what they are doing.
I feel like we still need to know, though.
Yes, as young Robin was doing some thinking out loud, I remember them saying that they believed that the thing is being used by the wizards in the tower, the necromancers, and that they are coming to the island for easy pickings. They're not supposed to, and they take the dead and they use the dead for other things. I don't know, maybe unmarked bodies? Does that make sense? Like it's an unmarked body and they, oh, who is this thing? And no one knows where it came from. So that's what young Robin was saying. As I pat Robin on the head.
What is this? Just like so? What is this? Like a revenant, or can revenant turn the dead?
I think this is just supposed to be taking the body back to the people who can bring back the dead body.
Oh, they like the Igor to their Frankenstein.
Ah, yes, my favorite play from Ye Olde Tavern.
Books exist.
Is there Mary Shelley in this universe?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
What are books if not slow moving?
That is a base 15 plus 3, so 16, 17, 18. 18 total.
The creature reeks.
Oh!
Over it. However, you're used to having an old man smell. This doesn't bother you.
I've definitely smelled worse.
We're not talking about IRL, Caleb.
No, I take good personal hygiene.
I'm giving you
Stinky. Oh, stinky.
yes. You have this thing is you are unaffected from your time standing next to it.
Right, so we killed Igor. Do we go kill Dr. Frankenstein now?
Well, here is the thing.
Also, we kind of broke the hanging noose.
It's fine. It's whatever. It's a fucking rope. But,
Yeah. Bit's just standing there like Judy Hobbs writing up citations for property damage.
God damn this bureaucratic hellscape.
That's really all it is.
I want that on a shirt.
So, Bit, I don't know what you want to do. I myself would like to take a long rest. But as you can see, creatures of the night are coming to take bodies away from this place. And there's only one people who can resurrect the bodies in this area, and it is the people in the tower.
Can we go kill them?
Actually, technically, I could cast Tiny Hut, and we could all huddle together, and we would be protected for 8 hours.
Tiny hut, tiny hut. When did you get that spell?
A while ago. I just never used it.
Are you telling me we've been camping this entire time, and you could have summoned a hut?
Well, it's a tiny hut.
So?
Everyone just looks at you.
All the times we camped in the rain and you can use that spell.
I think I got it on the most recent level up, if not the one right before it. So it's been not that long.
I was gonna say, like, what?
Alright, do I cast Tiny Hut then and we camp for the night?
You certainly can if you want to. It's been busy. It's pretty late, so we can finally move to the 4th day of Elephos if you so choose.
I like how this is the second time I've done an ambush against an enemy and murked it in 2 rounds.
Alright, so you guys have to crowd around me if you want to be inside the hut.
Tiny hut. We're just gonna leave the corpse out. Should we not, like, push it off into that canyon?
Now, the question about Tiny Hut to the DM is, does it, like, give the image a mirage of there being an actual tiny hut, or is it just, like, an invisible wall? It doesn't specify.
Actually, it does. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but is transparent from the inside.
So you know what I'm going to turn it opaque into? Is the same color of the rock around me. It's going to become camouflage.
Yeah.
The second smartest thing I've done all day.
Yeah, sure. The serpapard, like, circles around everybody, like, just burying you guys.
Cozy.
Yeah. I assume Torren gets in there.
Torren does get in here.
Does he have to, like, slide through the serpapod?
Think of it as like a little blanket.
Yeah. Turns out the serpapard snores.
Yeah, that's who snores, not the old man.
Are you telling me that it snores? Alright.
Like a strangled cat.
Can snakes actually snore?
Hold on, I gotta look this up on Google.
I don't know. It's a cat snake, alright? The worst abomination to reach animation since cat dog.
Cats
Wait,
can't.
so does it purr? Or does it, like,
So-
does it slur? Does it slither and purr?
It's
Please don't
a
tell me
hiss.
that
It's
this
the
thing
cat
slurs.
hiss and snake's hiss. Therefore, it hisses.
Since snakes do not close their eyes or snore, it's pretty hard to tell if they are asleep. Do cats snore?
Yeah, cats snore.
We're way too invested in the minute biology of this fancy creature.
This is the important details, man. These are the important details we need to...
I also feel like these are the details that Avatar left out when they had all the combo animals, so now we just gotta go for answers.
Yeah, but those were like penguin things and bear dogs. Not
All of
snack,
them.
that's snake cats.
You're a snake.
You're a cat.
Meow.
I don't
Alright,
like this game
So
anymore.
I'm gonna let you guys take a long rest. We'll, in the safe
Regain my
hut.
regain my one spell slot.
You will not kill me today, Santa.
Yep. Is it like the Ebenezer Scrooge Christmas War? Not today, Santa.
No, it's actually supposed to be Satan. I'm just dyslexic.
Happens all the time.
That's why I did the Ebenezer Scrooge thing. Alright, I'll let y'all take a long rest, and at the end of this session, because I know we're kind of in the middle right now, but you guys will be allowed to level up.
Stuck in the middle.
Oh, right now we're leveling up?
What?
I said we can do it at the end of the session.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So we can do it at the end of the session. But like you guys will be allowed to level up. You've all hit benchmarks. You've all done enough. Expect the fight to last a bit longer, or you guys to do something more stupid.
Hey, there's still time. We can still do something
We
pretty
We can
stupid.
definitely, yeah.
You have had a habit of pressing on to the point of unreasonability, which I was counting on today, but yeah.
You notice that the party is more calm and level-headed.
This is so weird.
I just want to kill necromancers.
Usually they're fucking idiots, but it's like they've had a plan this whole time.
See, that was a real big brain move. We've been playing 5D chess by playing
We
the fool.
listen, Cullum.
Yeah,
we
we-
are
you-
actors. We are playing a game, and we are role playing. We are role playing players who are dumb, playing dumb characters. But we're
Like earthbending, firebending.
How about you be original and make up your own?
Originality is
Alright,
dead.
We're gonna go for the 5th anime element, the heart, because apparently compassion is a fucking element now.
It's called friendship.
No, wait, no. Compassion bending, is that just manipulation?
It's just all the narcissists in the world committing emotional manipulation.
Oh no! I thought you really liked me as your friend. I thought we were
The
closer.
stream's back up.
Yeah.
Eagles, you don't have any friends, precious.
You has no friends.
Anyway, 8 hours pass, you get a long rest, you level up at the end of the stream. That is not an excuse for the stream to end itself.
The stream said, "Oh, you want to level up at the end? Okay."
Yeah, it is the 4th day of Elephos. The hut goes down, you all wake up. The dead thing is still out there.
Do 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 do.
As it stands, because we did just do another long rest, can I please get wisdom and charisma saves from Rothschild?
What was that? Wisdom and charisma?
Wisdom and charisma. Wisdom for the blackening and charisma for Don John.
17 for Don John. Yes!
Oh my god! Can you see color again finally?
Wait, so
Colorblind this entire time.
column with that, there's I want to message you because I know there's stuff that we talked about.
All right, yeah, sure. Send me the message. We're gonna look at that real quick. Well, I'm reading his message, and we'll resolve whatever comes of it as needed. Torren, you're like super old, right?
God damn!
All right, I messaged you on Discord.
Yeah.
Fucking oof, my god.
So Torren, you're super old, right? We're starting with that. Which,
I'm muted. Yes, I am very old. I'm 50.
Which logically means you would probably be one of the first people up, right?
Sure, yeah, you gotta wake up pretty early in the clink to make your toilet line and make your shivs. Yeah.
Anyway, you see, so you see, Bit is just sort of been leaning up against the side of the hut, almost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like she didn't go to sleep. Like, you can't tell if she was sleeping at all during any of this, because she's, seated up, kind of out of the Serpapard's coils, kind of a little bit away from you guys, just, as away as you can be in the hut. And you notice, with her reptilian eyes, they never close.
Yeah, did we just learn this? Did we just learn this 5 minutes ago?
As you were so adamant earlier, snakes sleep with their eyes open.
Oh god, that's creepy.
Staring at you this whole night.
Robin did not go to bed. They finally, as I'm awake, they took my cloak. Torren, the woman has been staring at me all night. I couldn't go to bed.
That's supposed to be Robin.
Yes, this is supposed to be Robin. They were staring at me all night, and I couldn't get a wink to sleep.
Gwen is rolling over in her grave somewhere.
What are you doing?
Mr.
What's
Frodo,
that?
we've given Samwise Gamgee helium.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Honestly, his interpretation of Robin reminds me of like little Timmy.
Please, sir, can I have some more porridge?
What? It's Christmas, sir.
I feel like we're in a shitty episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I have no idea why.
Jesus Christ.
Because the hostages control the ship right now. But
Okay, so yeah, that's weird. I wake up and Bit is just eyes wide shut. And is there anything else I notice, or is it just that?
Just most of the things seem to be undisturbed, but like it it just that like jars you.
Yeah.
Like as you make a sound, she does sort of move and lock onto it.
That is. I mean, I always heard to sleep with one eye open, not with both.
are you flirting with the snake?
I don't think she's awake.
As like your head clearly moves between the two of you as you talk.
I think she is sleeping.
Oh no.
Why are you staring at her?
She started it.
Torren, just leave her alone. Come
She
on.
can't help it.
She was just like looking into my soul, and that is.
Can this bickering please wake her up?
You know who else used to look into your soul? Don John, and I didn't hear you complain.
Speaking of looking into your soul, what's Torren proficient in?
What do you mean? Proficient in what? Like saving throws?
What skills are you proficient in?
Acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, medicine, perception, sleight of hand, stealth, and survival.
Cool. She's gonna take one of those.
What the fuck, Richard?
Don't worry. The ability, which I am bending a little bit for the sake of fun here, says she gets to copy an ability from someone. She doesn't get to you're not deprived of it, but she's copying. She's copying it.
She's doing the Kakashi. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Usually they have to be dead, but you're Torren.
It's on Torren, yeah.
Basically dead already.
So
yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, the snake rogue is just using whispers on the dead on you while you sleep.
So now, Colum, how does that nat 20 play into things?
Well, let's see. You had you still had lost all color vision, correct?
Yes.
And because I remember you regained some of it, right? Like it wasn't like starting to go black anymore.
No, it was coming back. I actually regained some color.
Yeah, you regained some color. I'm looking. I've been just quietly going. Where the hell's my chart of this?
It was all bad, and then I took a little bit of a blessing, I think, and regained it.
Yeah, because like you use the. No, I don't want the cuttlefish. I want. Kenku. Colleen. Here we are. So yeah, so you were still, I believe, between the healing and stuff, you were still down 1 to 2.
Yeah.
So your vision does begin to clear up. And for the first time ever, you notice how horribly mismatched Torren's socks are. Like, They're not even close.
That's like me in real life.
Realize that you are no longer in a grayscale.
Wait.
A single bird feather from the noose which you have been sleeping under for the second time just sort of drifts down into your vision. Just lands on the ground.
Wait, did you misunderstand me when I
probably did, because you said, you know who I want, and I said, okay, you've talked about this one person.
Here, I sent you the message.
There's still gonna be a fucking bird feather.
just to fuck with
you went to bed next to a goddamn corpse. There are usually corpses out here. Yeah, the crows.
Okay, so I notice like the feather lands, and I go, "Hey, I didn't know that they had blue and red feathers." And I'll show Torren and go, "Torren, what on earth are those different socks?"
I don't think the birds are meant to be black and blue and red all over.
I'm just pointing out the colors. I don't know what the actual.
No, that's just me saying that.
What's wrong with my socks?
Well, clearly you've got two different colors on, and the designs just don't even match.
One is like checkered, it comes up here, and the other one's like a normal sock, but it's like completely yellowed.
Are you like clowning on me, Colum? Because like I don't match my socks. I don't. Like this is an everyday thing.
Gwendolyn is not the only one I am an asshole to IRL.
Caleb, are you like a 14-year-old girl from like 2012? Because those
Anyway,
I'm like other girls.
I'm not like other girls. Wait a minute. Colors. I'll grab Rockchild by the face. You can see colors.
Oh, what? I can. Oh my God, I can. What?
You want me to fix that? As I hold up my mace.
I will like pull out my rapier and immediately have it at like Gareth's throat after that.
No. Okay.
I can. You know that. Oh my God! I'll look down and I'll go.
What color's the corpse?
The corpse. It's like a bluish and a gray. It's hideous and.
Well, let's just call him. You can't help.
I'll point to the Serpopod. If yellow touches black, you're dead, Jack.
You now notice that all the black stripes are ringed by yellow.
Yeah.
Wiggle, boy. Let him go. He's left, he's right, he's center. You never know.
Black and yellow. Black
Oh my God! How did this happen?
I don't know. Did you eat a lot of carrots?
No, those only help you see further, not better colors.
Robin will chime. You know, it's colors. Maybe your body is naturally fighting off the ill effects of the blackening.
Are you telling me patient zero is gonna be him?
Yeah!
Are you telling me patient zero is him and he just somehow has the cure? His body's producing antibodies?
That would be certainly an interesting way to look at things. Torren, uppies.
Uppies.
I'm playing Robin true to character.
Alright. Anyway. This abomination's happening. Gareth. There's a hand on your shoulder. Looks at you. Goes, blackening?
Oh, fuck. God damn.
Gareth.
I guess we forgot to mention that part.
And she just looks at you because you have given her where is it? The conspiracies of Mortimer Ailish and his devil bullshit.
Yeah.
you've not. You gave her the devil book. You've kept the black thing to yourself. It was the one thing Gareth didn't say
To be
when
perfect-
she started asking questions.
Yep.
To be
Why
perfect-
Loose lips sink ships, Gareth.
I'm not gonna lie.
That was
She's hoping it'll sink the entire battleship at this point.
To be perfectly honest, I kind of forgot about all of it.
I just forgot about the big bad of the entire campaign that's been haunting us since like episode 5.
Yeah, but remember, I'm only paying attention to what's immediately in front of us. And right now, it's the necromancers who I got beef with.
so.
Oh no. Robin developed lung cancer.
Poor
Would you mind pretending that you did not hear that?
He looks at you. She counts her knives, counts the number of people, looks at you again, and goes, "What's he got to do with it?"
My defense, I thought she was still asleep.
You know, I kind of trust her. Like,
Can we just kill her?
no,
Shut up!
no. This is all being spoken like
Table talk.
like, within 5 feet of her. We're not whispering.
Oh, I was doing table talk there. I didn't open.
I'm purposely like talking about her as if she's not there. You know, I kind of trust her. Do you think that we should just? I mean, friend of my friend. Wait, hold on. Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
To be perfectly honest, she wanted us dead. She would have killed us during the fight.
Yeah, and she hates the Alishes, which fuck them.
I'll turn back and I'll go. Yeah, you know, I didn't die when I got hung. And does she know about what happened?
She hung you. She's the one who did the knots.
Yeah, but I survived.
Also, I have a hunch the Ailish probably have something to do with it.
Now, off table, does she know we torched the mansion?
Does she know we committed arson?
Yeah, because that might get her on our side. She's got beef with the Ailish.
So what she knows is most what you know she knows is that Mortimer Ailish is in charge of reports to the spy master from the Tie Warder. Given the state of the Tie Warder, after she followed you in here, it's clear he's been lying on it. You presented her with information in the form of the book from the Ailish Manor, that the Ailish have some sort of weird devil deal going on, and it's probably not a good idea to have them anywhere near the government. You also profess there being proof of this buried under the remains of Ailish Manor. Well, you did not admit to burning the mansion down. You did admit to having knowledge that it is ruined, a relatively recent act, and presented her with something that really would have been locked inside Ailish Manor.
Alright, so I would like to just talk to her directly and go, look, we're trying to make friends, and there's a lot at stake here, and trust, in due time, everything will become clear, and everything will come forth. If you so choose, and if you so desire, you can join us on our quest and on our journeys, because oh boy, does this go deep. And I am talking, it goes deep, and I want to continuously emphasize that and go to the point where there are questions as to whether or not the Ascendant 9 are still present on this plane.
We met one.
What, Torren?
We quite literally met one, all 4 of us.
Yes, but not all of them are still present on the plane.
What were we talking about? The loose lips and the ships?
Ah, yes, okay, yeah.
No, not to you. About, I don't know, meeting a fucking god.
I never said I met one. I just said that it's questionable that there's some even still present on this plane.
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, the one that continuously just spews out information that's very useful to her campaign, yeah.
Yes, Bet.
I'd say you could blame it on suggestion, but I haven't even cast that one.
Bet. So, as Rock the Child has been saying, a lack of information. obviously more will come out the longer you stay with us. At the moment, he is no danger. He is not in danger. He is not aligned with... I can't even say the words.
So,
No,
Colum, would I have understood what the miracle was?
The miracle you just experienced.
Yes.
Um,
Because I know you're trying to set it up with the other thing.
so, I almost want to discuss that more off camera so that we get it right and we don't have to keep going back and forth like this.
I mean, I think you know now that I clarified. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, because you clarified who you wanted it with. So yeah, the miracle is that you've been restored, at least physically, to what you were before coming into contact with the blackening.
Ooh.
Keywords there. And with that, I'm going to make a point of two things. Number one, Torren, as you know, Elephos is effectively mid-autumn, but out here, maybe it's just being on Dearth, a place you've never been. It's not really any barriers between the cool calm of the sea and the wind and all that, but it feels very cold. This feels this morning. It's definitely a winter day, more of a Temos or a Drios than it is an Elephos. Definitely more wintry of a feel. It's just very chill today. The other thing I'd like to go to is the Bit's response to all you have in this, three-headed chicken thing going on.
I'll roll for persuasion if you must.
She's gonna look at you and goes, I have my job because I am not one of the locals here, and am unbound by their superstitions. Let's just say that spy masters do occasionally value the outside perspective. It is something, shall we say, unclouded.
Okay. I'm gonna run. I'll be right back. Just
Yeah.
use the restroom.
She just kind of gives you one sort of like, she's she's not tied up with the existing theocracy, is what she's telling you.
Okay, so you don't actually care.
Nope.
Not like everyone else. So yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, and
The whole apocalypse thing. Obviously, I care about that. Seeing as how I'm currently on this plane of existence.
well, I'll ask you just straight up then. Like, do you want the truth? Do you want the doomsday, or do you want a lightened version?
I'd like the version where no one dies.
Well, currently the government that's in control is covering up the fact that the blackening is spreading.
Have you heard of the Kelchecked Forest?
Yeah, it's not a fun place. I would highly avoid.
It shows had no reports of this coming out of the Cowshed Forest. Sure,
Because they
as far as I know, it's just a bunch of spooked lumberjacks.
Oh no, it's because they keep dying. You were there to protect some of them.
Yeah, and I might have come in contact with the...
He fell in the water.
Yeah, and it touched me.
However, it touched Torren too, but he was fine.
I did get better. I've got better.
I think it's because he was possessed by Don John.
You think that's the reason why?
That's my working theory, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, as to why Torren didn't get it? Yeah.
The only reason you got affected because you didn't already have something occupying your soul.
Yeah, but I've had Don John now, and poor guy's corrupted beyond me.
Yeah, but we don't know that. 'Cause I don't think you actually told the party that you also have Don John in your
No, as far as the party's aware, I don't think anyone knows. 'Cause-
She's just like clutching her, like, you know, the like where the bridge of her nose would be if it wasn't like, you know, almost like serpentine flat.
To be fair, also, fun fact, I have the shield of the previous hero.
She kind of looks at you and goes, "That's probably not something to advertise."
Yeah, this one likes to spew important information. He's kind of a.
John gave it to us.
You have to bring him up too?
At which point you hear that, "Ah, yes, you've been suppressing me for quite some time, you little shit." But don't you worry. I'm still in here.
Will I actually hear that? Because I rolled a 17 against him.
You know, you suppress that was for what happens to you when you sleep.
Okay, so you can continue your job as long as you won't mess with us. Then we got no beef. We got nothing. Thank you for your help. Thank you for not killing me.
just kind of looking at all that. It's like, Seth, you are stupid.
Yeah, but we're still alive somehow.
Why did I have the same exact thought?
And the only one who died was an Ailish, so.
She looks at you again, because a broken clock is right twice a day.
We've struck gold at least 3 times so far, so we're batting above average.
Unfortunately, we are actually lacking in physical gold.
Which, yeah. Do you know of any place we could acquire some?
I'm pretty sure if we just loot the Muwata Tower, we'll be set for a while.
It's if we survive it.
Well, she kind of looks over at the tower and like just shrugs a little bit, like, yeah, that might, you know, they would have a lot of things in there. Take one hell of an idiot to storm it.
Well, last time we did, we just went from the top down.
That was Udun. That was the Udun one shot. Different tower. Different tower. You all.
Same character though.
Yeah. Do you want me to summon? Do you want me to summon the things from that tower? Because I will.
I wasn't even there for that. I kind of want to know now.
You want to fight the murder hamster?
I'm sorry. There's a what now?
Yeah.
We'll get to that at the end of the show. Bonus content. In the meantime, let's move the D&D plot along.
Great.
All right. What next?
So you guys are on the island, on the Islet of Dearth. You sank your ship. You can explore the islet some more because you basically came here, set up your trap, set off the trap, and then rested. So you can explore the island a little bit more. It takes about an hour to sort of just walk the whole thing. And then there's a matter of finding your way back to the cliffs through, you know, eel-infested waters.
Yeah, let's explore the island. Let's go see what's out there.
Yeah.
Maybe we could discover a brand new continent.
Just you know, the Princess Bride style of just, you know, the shrieking eels. Just how I imagine it's between you and the cliffs of insanity over there.
At least it's not the cliffs of Dover.
I promise you, I've not ripped this off. It's all like reverse engineered itself into it.
That's usually how it works, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So you guys are exploring the island. So everyone who is walking along, I'll have Bit roll 1, 2, but please make for me. I will say perception or investigation. I'll let you guys choose.
I would do perception.
Da, 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 da.
All right, let me double check on my plus. Just a +3. Ooh.
Wow. So Rockchild is really loving this blessing because my investigation was a 22. Like I'm just like I see things. I can see everything.
Yeah. Bit didn't crit, but she got a 21. And what'd you get, Gareth?
Modified 18.
18. All right. So you're all keeping, you know, your eyes open along the
open road.
Yeah, just sort of along the island. You kind of, you know, it's highest and, you know, it's the sort of lumpy-ish rock. It's highest in the middle where the
Way to fucking bring down the group,
Yeah.
Caleb. Also, we still don't see Caleb's face.
Yeah, he turned off his camera. I think some barking or whatever or something.
Oh, we got a new person.
Yay!
Oh, that's my friend. What up, BBA?
Yeah, you're here to see him finally do good at this game. It only took him 29 sessions.
Hey now, be nice.
Horrible.
Get your game on.
Yeah. Anyway, as I twirl my protractor over here, definitely not planning anything nefarious on the craft table.
All right, so
Oh god, he's got the protractor. Run!
tell me what my second nat 20 in a row did.
I was gonna say you all are pretty self-aware as you kind of go about the island. It's highest in the middle, where the hangman's noose is. It's a chunk of just what appears to be expelled rock that has landed in the water and is pretty barren. You're able to gather the general ecosystem out here is the corpses feed things like crows, which in turn are fed upon by things like the serpopards, and occasionally there's a bit of like the lesser planer eels and some minor fish getting fed on by, again, the serpopards and the sea lions, which if you think I'm talking about normal sea lions, which are vicious in their own right, no, I'm not. As you see a number of these blue boys just sort of beaching on the side of one of the sides of the island.
Oh
What
no.
the one piece is that?
That is a sea lion. According to D&D, that is what a sea lion is.
Thanks, I hate it.
Lion of the sea.
I feel like there's a bit of a
Hey.
theme where everything keeps getting mixed with cats.
Thanks for following, BBA.
Yeah. Next we will go to the owl bear. It is a bear that is also an owl.
Who?
Okay, but it's not a cat.
I know, but we're just combining random animals at this point, so why the hell not? You do walk around. It is rough terrain, and it's been much more smooth by like wind and rain than say the Tyward Earth has, probably due to the relative size. With the Nat 20 and the Nat 1, I'm going to say two things happen. Number one, you all get to see how Bit got here, which is sort of it's a raft a little bit larger than a surfboard and a long like makeshift wooden oar that she apparently just sort of like glided across the mirror like sea with. Very silent, probably only good for about one person. The other thing that happens simultaneously. Number one, Torren lets out a Wilhelm scream as he does the complete goofy fall right into the pit.
Oh.
Yeah. Rockchop, you're Nat 20. You're kind of looking around, and it's at this moment where you realize that, like, given how the water kind of comes up to some places and how it's sort of frosted under a little bit, you realize that the Tyward Earth, despite having been largely smoothed over with this stone, a good portion of it is pumice, which is very porous and easy enough to hollow out. This is followed shortly by a Wilhelm scream and a Torren falling into a hole.
I just
Alright.
like to imagine him holding up a sign like Wile E. Coyote.
Can I walk over to the edge of the hole and throw down part of my rope?
Certainly. The hole is kind of a bit of a tunnel, Torren, as you sort of fall into it. It's sort of, it's not quite, it's not like a straight drop. It's more like a little bit of a slide. You go about 15 feet under before you crash into something, that crunches under your feet.
All right, so it's kind of like a slide. I slid down.
Yeah,
What do
you're
I see at my feet? Yeah, what do I see at my feet?
It is pitch dark in there.
You got some crunchies.
We got a torch.
I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole who decided to play a human, huh?
Ah!
No,
You should
no.
have a
To be
torch.
fair, I don't think anyone could see in there because there's technically no light.
I can see. I have dark vision.
Yeah, and dark vision says you see normally in dim light and with a very limited thing in darkness.
I'm good.
And
All right, so I'm just sitting here.
yeah, you're just sitting there. You're feeling the crunches. A rope is slid down the. It's slid down to you.
Okay.
However, as you, I assume you tried to leave.
Yeah, I will try to leave. Yeah.
Cool. As you begin to use the rope to kind of like pull yourself up along this tunneled path. Your armor class is what again?
My armor class is 16.
I don't like the look on his face. Is he gonna have to make a new character?
I rolled a 7, but the bonus is just that damn good.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no no. Dear God.
Dear God,
no.
Again, I swear that sounds like a club in an adult game. Please give yourself lucky 13 points of slashing damage as effectively a large bone just rises up and just sort of comes down, just sort of like one of those old like paper cutter blades you see in offices from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean like the hit 90s movie Office Space?
Sure. Go ahead. So you take 13 points of damage as that comes down on you to try and scramble out. What would you all like to do?
You good, Torren?
No bones. There's bones everywhere.
Is he talking about
So,
inside his body or outside his body?
Well, it doesn't matter. We gotta try and get him out. Now.
I'm coming, Torren! I slide that.
Wait, no! Gareth!
Save.
Next
Wait,
time?
what do I gotta do?
Torren needs to make a dex save. You don't.
Okay, cool.
You're the falling object.
Gareth, why would you jump down the hole while I'm trying to pull him out?
Because he isn't obviously grabbing the hole.
Oh my god, Gareth, I'm on its hip.
So, yeah.
A 16.
A 16. Yeah, that's going to be enough to allow you to quickly... there isn't room for you two to pass each other, but you are able to brace yourself as Gareth dives face first into you. You sort of meet your faces, next to each other in the small tunnel.
Hi, buddy.
What?
I'm here to help.
I will shout down the hole. He just jumped in head first after you.
Alright, let's do this. Leroy!
To be fair, if it's a small enough hole, could they stand back to back and like spider walk their way up and out?
So what it is like is it's like a tunnel. It's sort of like a slot, like you're in those two water slides that you go down in water parks. It's like one of those, and one of you is a blockage, and the other one dove face first. One of you is backwards out.
Idiots.
I believe Torren has a higher passive perception of the two. Which is why,
17. Yep.
yeah, which is why Torren, you hear behind you. Sound of bones rattling up the hole after you.
Oh, that's great.
Gareth,
Can I
God damn it.
make a? Can I make a? Can I make an attack?
Just swinging blindly behind you, sure.
No, not that. I'm not that smart. I'm gonna be casting Guiding Bolt, in that direction.
Nice.
Ooh.
A 26.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. That will be 18 points of radiant damage, and if I'm not mistaken, mystical dim light glittering on the target until the end of the next turn will be surrounding that person. So, yeah, they're glowing. What do I see?
You see a swarm of disjointed and dismembered bones run, just tumbling over each other up the tunnel at you. Several of which, break or get partially incinerated by this, but it's a myriad of bones. Humanoid, some small like fish bones, hollow bird bones, just bones of anything that would have been on the island has just sort of been collected and compiled here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
This is a pretty deep tunnel, right?
About 15 feet or so, and then it empties out into the pit that Torren was climbing out of when you dove in.
But it's just the pit, right?
Yeah, so it's a 15-foot water slide into a pit of unknown size.
Where is this pit in relation to the tower?
The pit is on the island.
I know, but like, which like geographical location? So like, here's the tower. Here's the.
I will say it's facing away from the tower, out towards the edge of the plain of Venzor, which, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is facing away.
Oh, there goes that. I mean, I guess it can still work, but anyway, I just had a theory. That it was like an underground tunnel that goes there.
Yeah. Well, like the entrance is away from the tower.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, oh.
So like if you were to enter it, you would go to the far side of the island, and then you would slide down the hole.
So there's still the possibility that everything, the zombies, or Igor that we killed, is dragging corpses through there to the tower, so they don't have to go through the eels. So it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. They did have a boat until you wrecked it.
Igor didn't have a boat.
No, but the people you threw off that cliff with all the zombies sure as hell did.
I just can't believe you fucking dove headfirst into it.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of which, are any of you doing anything else about the bones as Gareth is blocking the way out?
I'm not jumping down. I'm not making the situation worse.
You know what I'll do? Hit it with another guiding bolt.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Damage to undead.
What?
Does guiding bolt have a bonus effect on undead? You're basically fighting a bunch of flying bones.
It does not have a bonus to undead. It just it's 46 radiant damage, and then the next attack
I'll be right back.
will have advantage. So I'm going to do 2d20s with advantage.
Do the undead have a weakness to radiant damage?
I'm not sure. That's a double 11, meaning that's going to be 18.
Yeah, 18's gonna hit.
Cool.
So no, this particular undead is not weak to radiant damage. I was just asking because like a lot of these things do have a bit in them where it's like, and it does an extra D8 if it's undead.
Yep, another 18 points of damage.
18. All right.
and the next attack against it has advantage. Gareth, kill the thing that wants to kill us.
So,
Oh, I have an idea. I'll cast Shatter.
Yep. All right, yeah, you cast Shatter. Anyway, point of order. With that second blast, as they are like assembling into something, or at least trying to, you blow away enough where you notice that like these bones are brittle, they are breaking apart, and they're not able to fully form a like coherent image of a being. Like you think they're trying to be something humanoid, and then like no, they're trying to be something merfolk, and you keep blasting them, and it just keeps trying to like Rubik's cube itself into a coherent pattern, and it's just not able to.
A column, point of order. I rolled d8s instead of d6s. I'm gonna re-roll that second damage.
Okay.
15. So just take away -3 to, or give it 3 health back.
In that case, it does manage to form a coherent structure, despite your blasting.
I have a question.
Yep.
Real quick, can I use sight?
Eldritch Sight. Yeah, sure. Eldritch Sight lets you see magic, right?
Yeah.
All the bones are enchanted.
That's not right. That can't be right.
As they are like cocking a head onto this thing, like you see it gets like most of a human skull and doesn't have a jawbone at all, so it just like ends up making mandibles out of 2 other bones.
Doesn't seem right. Hold on a second.
And it's going to now that it's got a coherent form, it's going to come at you again, Torren.
I want to use. Okay, so how much space is in between us?
So, you are 10 feet down the hole. Torren is 5 feet further down than you, and just coming into the hole now, forming itself, is the skeleton monstrosity. It is in this sort of fluid combat space. It's going to make some attacks on Torren. Torren, does a 27 hit?
You know, funnily enough, it does.
Yep. And I presume the 18 also does as well.
It does as well.
Alright. You take 10 slashing and then a further 15. As it just like it's not using weapons in the conventional sense, but it's just taking what's effectively jagged ends of broken bones and just needling you with them and then dragging you down. Like it doesn't even have a right arm. It's just got like a femur that's been like broken into a spike, and it's just
sharp shit. Yeah,
shearing down the back of your leg as it tries to just crawl its way up here in this like true body horror, pseudo mandibles chomping.
I'm gonna cast Shatter. I need to cast it at a point, so I have a range of 60 feet. I want to cast it where it's encapsulating most of the bones on the ground, including it, without hitting Torren. Is that possible?
Yeah, you can cast it. So, yeah, you can cast it about 20 feet back. So, the 10 feet through the hole for you, and then 10 feet into whatever pit this was. This is going to be about the point you cast.
I would also like to point out
you're guesstimating
that a creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Well, technically,
they're organic material.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, they're not really organic at this point, are they?
If they're bones, yeah.
The definition of organic.
It's not fossilized. When you fight the T-Rex skeleton, you can tell me it's inorganic.
Oh, I really should have at that point, didn't I?
Either
way.
So, It has to make a what save?
It is a Constitution saving throw.
16.
My DC is 15. So it's taking half damage.
All right. And this is magical bludgeoning, right?
It is.
No, it's thunder damage, right?
Yeah, thunder.
All right. Yeah.
Torren, cover your ears! Eight. Got it. 3d8. There you are. 5, 3, and 5, so 13 plus nothing.
So 13 half to 6. Yep. So the creature begins to have trouble holding its form. Like you notice that, like you blow like one arm off, and instead of like reforming into an arm, it gets like a fin, and it just starts trying to like steal its way up. It's trying to get at you. Just blow off part of it. You all hear a thunderous, deafening sound coming from inside the hole. Torren, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm looking pretty bad, but
Come on, Torren, let's go.
I'm looking pretty bad, but I know that this is probably gonna what it does in damage is not gonna be enough to keep me from going down. So, you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Guiding bolt. The next attack against it has advantage. So another advantage, guiding bolt.
All right, yeah, hit him.
Fucking, let's go.
You're inspirational, Torren.
Well, hey. Would a 12 hit?
Let's say your highest.
That 12 is your highest.
12 plus anything?
5 plus 7.
What was your low?
A 2.
Jesus!
So unfortunately, the 12 does miss. The bones are trying to reform itself, and you blast through what should have been its rib cage, but it has no ribs. It's just a pseudo spinal column. It just goes wide of this, bone thin,
Yeah, wonderful. Oh, love that.
Yeah. The mandibles continue to try and close in.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Predator lands behind you, takes off its mask.
Hi, my name's Chris Hansen. Please take a seat. You are the predator.
Come on!
No, to catch a predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's just the alien ones.
Oh no.
Excuse me, Mr. Predator. Were you aware that you were messaging a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, it's just him on Harvey Weinstein's island hunting him with a bow and arrow.
I think you read Epstein.
Yes. I'm so done. I'm dying.
No, alternate universe. Harvey Weinstein has his own Epstein-like island, except instead of fiddling, it's for hunting.
They're playing the boat. They're literally playing.
We are playing How Fast Can We Get Canceled, everybody?
The Hunger Games, but if it was real.
Anyway, with that, the Skelly Boy is gonna try at you again. Alright, that's going to be a 13 and a 24, so I believe only one hits.
Against Torren, only the 24 hits.
Yeah. So take 16 points of slashing.
Alright, I'm out.
Torren's down. What do you do, Gareth? I was just going to have you guys fight like sea lions, but you had to roll the 20 and the 1.
I'm curious. Okay, so obviously Torren's down. Rock, get down here!
No, I'm not diving down there. Can I cast
dying.
Mass Healing Word?
Sure.
Okay.
As long as they can cast.
The fucker calls me the coward. Okie dokie.
I'm just not an idiot. It has a range of 60 feet.
Roll me a perception check to try and peer down the sort of curving slide to see if you can see him. You do have to see him.
Haha, you gotta come down here.
3. You can't see Torren. Gareth is in the way.
God damn it, Gareth.
I told you to come down here!
I'm not going down there.
Skeleton, Re4. Ooh. Go for broke. Dispel magic.
Go for it. You cast Dispel Magic targeting this thing.
Yep, at least level 3.
Dispel Magic, that's a fun one.
Here it is.
Alright, so you're dispelling magic, alright, and I'm gonna check. Why is it so much easier for dead things than it is for object? Yeah, it's a third level enchantment. Objects is 5th level, but no. Making an undead abomination from a pile of bones is apparently only 3rd level.
Oof.
Oh, fucking
They collapse under their own inanimate weight, lying there. For the hell of it, Torren, can I get a death save? I don't get to do this to you all.
Alright, death save.
Could have solved this whole problem 20 minutes ago.
Alright, I'm gonna text that to you. So
brain! Big brain!
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Is there anything else a lot of you would like to do now that the danger appears to have passed?
I'm smacking Torren with Spare the Dying. Smack!
Alright, cool. Torren, you are stabilized. You remain unconscious.
Alright.
Probably having some sort of horrified, slowly bleeding out fever dream about being mauled in the dark by a skeleton amalgamation.
All right,
Roger,
Gareth.
babe.
No, yeah, come up. Pull him up. Tie the rope around him and pull him up, at least to the point where I can see him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because we don't know how deep that tunnel goes, and we don't know where it's going.
Set the snake.
Yeah?
Well, your Torren whether to look to your left to the Serpapod or the right to the UNT.
Either way, I'll look to either one of them. You guys can decide amongst yourselves, but one of you is going to need to go. But, yeah, Gareth, you're going to have to pull Torren up, at least to the point where I can see him around the corner.
Hey, I was gonna kind of like pull him up.
Yeah. All right. I'll say you're able to pull him like the few feet needed to like as you actively move your body to provide a view, you're able to like provide sight. Because the issue wasn't he was too far down. The issue was that you were blocking.
All right, I'll cast Healing Word.
Yep. All right. Everyone gets Healing Word.
Yay.
Yeah, Torren gets Healing Word. Hooray. The cleric's at like single digits. I hurt nobody else today.
You guys get 7 points of rejuvenation.
Oy, my head.
Sorry, Torren, I got it.
Torren, I'm sorry. We would have saved you had this idiot not jumped in after you.
I did save him. What are you talking about?
You caused him to die. He was climbing back out.
He didn't die. He's still here. And I took care of the enchantment.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it was an enchantment.
Oh my god, I remember everything. That was a horror. That was terrifying. Yeah, I think he saved my life, because if I was down here by myself...
Told ya. No, anyway, I'm going to explore deeper. You want to come?
But can we take 10 minutes, please?
Yeah, can we send the Yuanti down to go explore, please?
I didn't ask for her. I asked for the other snake.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast Prayer of Healing on myself.
Either way, I want to send one of them down. I'm not going down into that tunnel.
Coward!
I'm just not trying to die.
Yeah, and you almost let our friend die. It says the man who always blames me for letting the other one die.
You killed him!
You did, and you almost killed Torren. Congratulations.
And I healed him. Your point?
Yeah, and guess what? I saved your ass too. At this point, some sort
Look,
of
I've got a new lease on life. I'm trying not to die right now.
that's
I saw the light.
that was just Don John.
No, Gareth, I don't think you understand. I no longer see darkness.
For now.
Suddenly, a church featuring James Brown and a choir appears. I know Caleb's never gonna get that reference.
I don't.
Anyway, Torren, I bet we can go deeper. Don't worry, I'll get us some light. I cast predigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, to produce light.
Produce that. Yeah, produce actual light.
Yeah.
Produce actual. I always forget it does that because most people just use it to clean themselves.
I forgot I could. I forgot I could do that too.
All right, so Gareth, you're going down in first.
Yeah, I just have a theory. I want to check it out.
Sure. All right, you slide into the tunnel.
Yep.
You land in the bones.
The bones.
Some of which you had to like move out of the way because they climbed part of the way out of the damn tunnel.
Yep.
With your light, you look around. The ceiling is low, so like even though it's technically a 5 foot by 5 foot space in terms of mechanic, like you are like hunched over, and you just see in there what is effectively a 25 square foot chamber littered with now largely destroyed bones. Shatter had a lot of effect on a lot of them.
I figured.
The walls are pumice. As you just sort of look, just look over, you can see that in various areas, perhaps pushed by the shatter spell, perhaps just stacked there, the bones reach up to the ceiling almost in just sort of loose acquired stacks. There's, fish bones, avian bones, humanoid bones, unidentified mammalian bones, bones of every type. Just sort of scattered around here.
The child would love it down here.
Yeah. If you'd like to go any further, make me an investigation check.
Okay. Where's my investigation?
I love how I've just had the nice walking music playing for this whole horror section.
Flat 15.
15, okay. You kind of move around a little bit, kind of touch a few things here, other things there, just sort of trying to get your bearings on some of the situation. And you find some interesting things among the wreckage. You find a sea-washed, leather-bound book of some sort. And you find a couple of just rings of various metals and this shiny-looking brooch. You kind of root around. You do a little bit of math, and it's just like there are probably thousands of bones in here. They've not been placed in any particular order. Most of them are in poor quality, actively decaying, if not, already, bad quality to begin with. Nothing in here is well preserved. This has a feeling of like a trash dump.
Ooh, I'm familiar with those.
Yeah. Almost like it's everything that fell off or couldn't be used elsewhere was left here and protected with like animated golem shit.
Oh, I got
Oh,
it now.
golem shit happening.
I got it now.
Yeah.
It's like the lab back at the manor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it's definitely a similar art that's been practiced here to do this. Obviously, with a much lesser extent, much weaker materials, much less care put into it. You know, let's be honest here. Guarding Ailish Manor versus guarding a trash pit. Which do you think is going to have the higher quality stuff?
Ailish Manor still.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the rings, the book, and the brooch,
All right.
and then I'm gonna. Is Torren still with me?
No, I think Torren climbed up and stayed out, right?
Yeah, I climbed up and I was using 10 minutes to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, and I don't see anything else. There's no like other pathways in the pit, right?
No, there are no other pathways in the pit. There is some evidence, just by what you're choosing to call muck smeared on some of the bones, that a foul, wretched creature was inhabiting this as its sort of den.
I have a feeling it belonged to Igor.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool. We're gonna crawl out. Be like, all right, guys, you won't believe what I found.
Let me guess, bones.
No, I mean yes, but also.
Dr.
Rings?
Yeah.
This
Dr.
brooch?
McCoy beams down next to you.
And this book.
Neat.
Also, you guys remember the manor's basement?
Yeah.
That's what this is.
What?
Yeah, same concept.
Nani?
Yeah, they were just making golems down here and shit, but like less refined. Also, I'm pretty sure this was Igor's den.
That doesn't surprise me.
Same stink. Anyway, who wants to check out the book?
Sure, open it up, read it.
I open the book.
Sure. Congratulations, your dogs set off my dogs. Yeah, I love the chain reaction here. So you open the book. It's a simple leather-bound, journal. Very, very plain, very, very small. And you gather that this is something that you gather very quickly. This is something that, shall we say, got knocked off or fell off of someone that was left out here, and then was just sort of retrieved and shoved in the hole. It speaks in slow, rambling sentences, kind of like I'm doing now, with no real guidance or purpose. The author was apparently once a ship's bokor, a sort of sage to lend the sea's favor to a voyage. Apparently, he got in some sort of trouble while on shore leave here, or while the ship was in dock, and has been condemned to die in the the usual way here. There is a couple of things that seem insightful to you. In particular, he recounts he recounts how should I phrase this? There's a way I wanted to say this, and it's not coming back to me at the moment. But he recounts the lack of tides in in Venzor. There's no waves. There's seemingly no tides, but that doesn't mean that the water level doesn't change. And he talks about how foolish they are because when the water level goes down, apparently there's a whole cove under the side of the
The cliffs.
the cliffs. Yes, that's the word, cliffs. There's a whole cove.
Oh.
When it's high, it just looks like an overhang. But every few days, it'll lower, and he and his crew apparently. Part of it is a manifest. We're dealing in magical materials to some people under that cove when he got, at about the time he got picked up. Not during a drop or anything, but like that appears to be what he's doing. Like you see, there's like attempts of him to ride over it, but hey, he's trying to hide the journal from everybody, so it's not very well done. Not a lot of time. You're able to glean most of it, and it's just like the
So
last
he's a
bit,
smuggler.
yeah, and the last bit of it is we should know it is a little bit of him cursing about how he never should have done the last run. We should have known it was a bad omen. Seeing the lady on the sea. But yeah, so he mentions an omen. He mentions that every few days the water does actually lower out here.
Okay.
Which is, Torren, even to you, that seems strange. You've lived here your whole life, and like everyone knows, Venzor has no moon, Venzor has no waves, no tides because of that. The sea is a perfect glassy reflection, almost like a mirror.
So there be a moon upon these waters.
No, something's lowering, and something else has to be lowering the tide.
The blackening, it's absorbing the water.
Does anyone have detect magic or a similar spell?
I do.
Would you cast detect magic?
I have Eldritch Sight, so yeah, I'll do it.
All right, so you Eldritch Sight the area around you.
Specifically, like the water or the rock. Is there anything weird about this? Because naturally this shouldn't be coming and going. The only other thing I can think about is magic. So.
Yeah, sure. So, Gareth, to your eyes only, the rocks, the water, oof, nothing really happens. But to that brooch and one of the rings you picked up, they glowy.
Ooh.
And it's sort of like in the pulse of it, you stop. And you stop cold. Because you swear at like just the edge of your range for this, about 60 or so feet, I believe. Or maybe it's 30, I don't know, but whatever the edge of the range for this is.
I believe it's detect magic's 120 feet.
Like whatever the edge is, I don't have the spell right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll double check though.
Yeah. But about the edge of it, there isn't so much a thing that lights up or a thing that doesn't. There's something that seems to be neither.
Oh, is it Bit?
No. Bit is standing next to you, looking over at her. You can tell she has some limited innate magical abilities, much less than like a spellcaster would. But actually, everything on Bit doesn't have a single bit of magic on her. It's actually like really weird and kind of concerning, given how high up she supposedly is. That like an assassin working for the spy master of Venzor is like eschewing all magical items.
Yeah.
It's a little bit concerning. However, that's not what you see. It's sort of out in the water. Just sort of starting right above the surface. It's just sort of just barely at the edge. This sort of space where it's like the echolocation ping kind of creates a little bit of a void that's not magic, but it's not non-magic either. It's about a little over 5 feet tall, roughly cylindrical. It just barely is there. It's fuzzy. It's right there at the edge, so like you're not even sure you see it.
Hold on, guys. Wait. I think I see something.
These nuts.
We
Got
gotta,
him.
we gotta get closer to the water.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's found a mind goblin.
I'm just having flashbacks to the last time I was in water on this godforsaken island.
There's something in the water.
Yeah, the blackening. I solved it.
It's not in the water. It's like on the surface, like beginning at the surface of the water.
It's like
is about a vague 5 foot fuzzy cylinder.
there's like something on the water.
Tapers off a little bit towards the top.
Like on the surface. It's not non-magical, but it's like it's reflecting orbs. Something?
Torren the cleric.
Yes.
Please roll a religion check.
Oh my god, is it fucking Jesus standing on the goddamn water?
Oh no.
18.
Did we find Jesus, y'all?
It's not Jesus. It's a different god.
So, Torren, you're just sitting there thinking about the description in the book about how there are no tides in Venzor. And yet, Venzor does have a goddess of the sea. A mysterious and rather dark entity. There is where is it? Is it not coming up now? Oh, that's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. It's not coming up from that is. Oh, well, I guess I can't show you guys anything, but this goddess of storms and sea. It's a mysterious and often temperamental entity. Depicted typically as a young girl with dark hair.
God damn it,
Yeah.
oh, another god.
In a white gown. If things were to be, proper scale, this would be about 5 feet, a little more. And surely, if there were to be any tides, she could control them. Gareth, you go closer to the water, and I presume ping again.
Yeah.
You send it out. It's right there again, exactly on the edge of your vision. You moved closer, but you are no closer to it.
I'm gonna stop. just always out of reach. Lady on the water.
Are you King
Her
Arthur?
name is Maudlin.
Maudlin?
Maudlin.
Should I call out to her?
Can
Oh,
I
look at
bow?
Torren. Torren, should I call out to her? But he said she was a bad omen. The book said it was a bad omen. But we're not on a boat.
Do you want to fuck around and find out?
I mean, how many gods have we met already?
3 or 4 at this. Well, I've met 3 or 4.
The party has met Karamikos. You've met priests of a number of them. And Rockchild over there did have a face-to-face with Meritides. As far as that's about it for the gods actually appearing on stage.
Is that, how do you spell her name?
Maudlin is spelled for this Maudlyne.
Okay.
Very sort of old Welsh type spelling.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, if it even is her, she is always without a reach. She doesn't get closer, no matter how close I get, right?
Yep. Well, you got closer to the sea, and she was still the same distance away.
Almost as if she's luring me.
You should go swim in the sea, Gareth. Chase the siren.
Says the man who went into the water last time and came out cursed.
I got better.
No, you didn't. Just because the symptoms alleviate doesn't mean you're cured. Okay, I guess I look at Torren and I go, should I call out?
Well, I think that
Pull me in.
you know what? Honestly, I think you should go for it.
Why would I want to go into the water if she's not necessarily a good person?
Because I think that we are going to find more information to what we are doing once we interact with this deity.
Not to mention, the gods are more powerful than we are, and they hold a lot more information about this blackening.
Right? So, arm in arm?
No.
Okay, well, Rock is obviously going to back out, but remember, I came and saved you.
All right, I'm gonna start walking. I'll wade into the water. I'll go ankle deep.
Arm in arm.
All right. So you
Arm in arm.
You both step into the water.
You're now cursed by the blackening.
As you, I'm gonna change the music one more time, even though this is my favorite track out of all the ones we got. Let's do this. As you step into the water, as your feet go wet, there's just a ripples out from where you are, and on the ripples, reflecting back at you, you begin to hear a hymn. For to see Mad Tom of Bedlam, 10,000 years I traveled. Mad Maudlin goes on dirty toes to save her shoes from gravel. And when that I have murdered a man from the moon to a powder, his staff all break, his dog all shake, a little howl, no demon louder. It's just sort of slowly sing, like you only hear it when you touch the water.
Oh, so I can't even hear it.
No, only when they touch the water do they hear it.
Oh no. It might be a good thing I stayed back.
To you, it just looks like they stepped in the water and they just froze. And, Torren, Gareth,
Yep.
the water begins to recede from you. Do you attempt to remain in contact with it?
Like it's it's receding out, kind of like
You stepped into the water, right?
Yeah.
And now, like a bathtub being drained, the water level is lowering itself. And
Well,
so,
obviously, I think there's something down there, so I'm gonna walk like 10 feet.
I'll walk with him, arm in arm.
you continue to walk. Still I sing bonny boys, bonny mad boys. The Bedlam boys are bonny. For they all go bare and they live by the air and they want no drink more money. Dexterity saving throws.
I knew it! I knew this! I know this shanty! Hold on! Holy shit!
Sing bonny boys, bonny mad boys. Bedlam boys.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys. I can't wait to meet my new party members.
I knew this him. I swear I was like, where did I hear this before? Oh, fuck. You're right.
I just love playing the song that inspired this character every time I act with her.
18.
18.
I feel like I'm right on the cusp, but it's a 16. I feel like I'm right on the cusp.
Arms locked.
Arms locked.
You experience a weird size. You are walking to keep with it. You don't notice just how slick and sheer rock becomes. And you both almost, slide off as it's, the water, level drops, and there's, obviously that drop off where, the seafloor extends, is the rock is no longer supporting you. You almost slide out and you see under there, unfurling, a massive shadow octopus. You just sort of see two squid-like tendrils just sort of roll over each other and move. Sort of almost like this dance under the sea that you glimpse is what is creating was creating the lowered water level. To you, Rockchild, just looks like they started walking into the ocean and almost fell off, like they were chasing the ocean and just moved away. And you just barely realize that the ocean is lowering. It's so subtle. It's so mirror smooth. There's no eddies, no current, no drain. It's just suddenly the ocean is 10 feet lower than it should have been.
What mess have you guys gotten us into this time?
Adventure!
Alright, calm down there, Teddy.
Torren.
No, Teddy Roosevelt.
You see that, don't you?
Yes, it's horrifying.
You only see it for a minute.
I hope you guys enjoy your deaths.
Yeah.
I think it's time to back out.
The spirit white as lightning.
Yeah, we're gonna walk backwards.
As soon as you step off of the wet, the song stops.
Alright. 9 out of 10. Real spooky. I think it's gotta be the octopus.
In the octopus's garden by the sea.
Because obviously we could definitely not swim out there.
I love to be.
Fucking him!
It was terrifying. Yeah, so that was God. That was a God. think it wanted to kill us. But
What did you guys do to offend it?
You're not out here thinking.
Oh, you guys aren't back yet?
No, we have just merely stopped.
Oh.
Like, we stepped out of the water, and we are still like quietly talking to each other because like we are very unsure of what's about to happen.
you know what I think we should do?
Just walk back. Just kind of like walk back slowly. Or
Yeah, we'll fix the leak back
Wait,
on.
wait, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Yes.
I say we make an offering.
And what do you have to offer?
Obviously should be something that is of importance.
So, Colin, while they're doing this, can I use my psionic reach and grab them and start pulling them back?
Fuck off! I'm not sacrificing Torren.
Sure. As you're discussing the power and potential wrath of this god, a force grabs hold of you and attempts to yank you backwards. Please make strength saving throws.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
8.
7. Or sorry, not 17. 16.
I take it 16 is better than your spell save for this.
Yeah, my spell save is 15, but,
trying to remember all the rules off the top of my head.
the spellcasting ability is intelligence, wisdom, or charisma when you cast a spell with this gift.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it'd be your spell casting ability because I assume you wouldn't use a weaker stat.
No.
Yeah. So Gareth, you almost get tugged backwards. Torren is yanked towards the shore, breaking the arm lock. Unfortunately, he failed by 5 or more, which means you can't keep him there.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to offer my boar tooth necklace and place it in the water.
All right. Do you like drop it in, or do you like stick your hand in with it?
I'm gonna like. What would be more ceremonious? What would be? Yeah, because I'm looking for something that, because obviously you can't, if you're gonna make an offering, it's got to be of some importance, and that one is important to me. So I'm going to offer that and ask. What would it be? What would it be? That I respect its domain and ask. Maybe. Yeah, because someone decided to pull Torren out here, who would have been my guide for all things religion. Okay, so what do I remember about her from when we went to the temple?
How about you roll me a quick religion check?
Got it.
Well, Gareth is contemplating this. Torren, you are yanked back from the edge of the water without warning by a force unseen.
Karamikos? Is that you? I think Karamikos just pulled me out of the dangerous water.
I look at Rockchild.
Well, how close is Torren to me? Did he get pulled all the way back?
How strong is that thing?
It doesn't specify, I don't think.
What was it specifically called again?
You learn the telekinesis spell. Oh, I froze.
I still hear you.
Oh,
No, I hear
okay.
you too.
Oh, cool. I
So
didn't.
it's the spell telekinesis.
Yes.
So it gives you okay. You can move up to 30 feet in any direction, so you can get them all the way back to you. I'll say.
Cool. Oh, Torren, did you see that? The force that pulled you back?
Yes, it was. I think it was my god.
Wow. he must have sensed you were in danger.
Yes, my god is an awesome guy.
I bet.
Yeah, do you think Gareth would be alright?
I don't know, but he also didn't seem too willing to leave either, because, yeah, I don't know. He seems on a death wish or something.
You know what? I say we let it play out.
Okay, well, if he dies, I call at least half his gold.
I feel like you're not going to get any of my gold if I get dragged to the bottom of the depths.
Oh, we will find a way.
Good luck with that. Anyway, I rolled a flat 12 because I only get +0 to religion.
Yeah. So, what you remember about Maudlin is pretty basic. She is a goddess. She is the goddess of sea and storms. She is of this pantheon. She is the most terrifying. She is a largely eldritch god, and fairly esoteric. Her worshippers are mostly those that have to deal with the sea around Venzor on a daily basis. Otherwise, most people just give her a wide berth. Her depiction is that of a girl in a simple gown with long dark hair. She's usually depicted without any facial features, which is entirely unsettling.
Do I know this inspiration?
You know, one of the things that inspired the look for her, probably.
I dig it. I dig this a lot.
She is with a 12. You don't really know how she came to be a god. But I will say you do gather that a animal, like a hunting trophy, like this boar's tooth necklace, is probably, well, not sea related. Is probably a gift she would look fondly upon, because you remember, all the gods had a servant, right? They all had this sainted deity that was like their eyes and ears, or their hands, or whatever they needed. And hers, you're just trying to figure out how to tap it out. It's like hers was a snake. Hers was the god of beasts. Snake, name escapes you, but hers was a giant snake that was the god of beasts. So a hunting trophy would be something, this is a largely nature-based goddess. Hunting trophy, like, okay, more her servant than her, but in the right thing.
Yeah. Okay. I will go ahead and offer the boar trophy, the boar necklace, as an offering, a gift. In general, I'm not gonna ask for anything. I feel like asking an eldritch being is not a good is more like a monkey's paw than anything else. So I'm just gonna offer the gift, show my respect, and slowly back away.
Can I get either a religion or a performance check for the ceremoniousness with which you act?
I'm gonna do. I get a +4 to performance. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna use good old iron. Let's go. I really want this to be good. Does a modified 22 work?
Yeah, 22 is very good.
Iron does not fail me.
Your saving grace is all your metal dice. They save you whenever.
The plastic. Actually, no. The black and gold one has been the base for the last few seconds.
No. So, it drops into the water. Begins to sink very lightly. It's bone kind of floats a little bit, especially small bone on a string, but it begins to sink very lightly. It sort of flows under with this unseen current that is the after effect of the draining or whatever is happening. and you swear part of the rock under you, like, going down, 30, 40, 50 feet. Part of the sea wall of the rock just detaches, and what you thought was like brown, stone with like red coral moves and is a massive red-crested sea serpent that comes out and swallows the necklace and swims off into the dark.
Continue to back away slowly.
Ding, Gareth's dead. Ding, Gareth's dead.
Yeah, so like, you remember, what was it? The Raider planar eels, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah.
Just double checking. This thing, not quite as big as them, but it comes close. The eels may have been bigger, but like this thing, it had to be at least 4 times larger, 6 times larger than a person. So hard to tell in the dark of the water, but it was massive. Like this thing could like kill a great white pretty easily. Whatever it was.
Right. So, am I back on the shore at this point?
If you ran out, you ran out.
I'm not gonna like run out. I'm still like backing away slowly. Like... Just like kind of like I like at least all the way to shore,
Ah, Gareth, you survived.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Shush. I'm listening for the hymn.
As it was before, when you're on dry land, you don't hear the hymn. Do you go back to touch the water?
I'm not going back to the water! God damn it!
Do you touch the water?
Can we just like team up and push Gareth into the water?
Tell me, have you seen the rain?
I'm gonna turn around and be like, I'm gonna look at Torren. I'm gonna look at you and be like, what the fuck did you do?
What did I do?
Not you. I'm looking at Rock. Rock.
Aaron, you don't know it was me.
Well, someone pulled him out, and it wasn't
Yes,
me.
it was Kalamikos.
I didn't see anything. I was frozen watching you guys in the water.
Yes. I'm sorry that I have a loving God who wants to keep me out of danger. I don't know what your fairy does, but obviously he didn't care as much.
Would like to find out.
Torren, I love this love-hate relationship you've got with Kiramikus. You were so upset last session, now you're...
Anyway, I'm gonna look at because I haven't seen this decision in One Rock. I'm gonna look at Torren and be like, you. Torren!
Yes.
Was that her? Because there was a giant fucking red serpent at the bottom of that reef.
I mean, yeah, it sounds about right. She's kind of fucked up.
Cool. I gave her an offering. She accepted it. I think we're in the clear. Hopefully.
Yes, that I am excited to figure out if that will be enough. But perhaps we will do this after next week.
I would like to have lunch. Because
Torren
technically,
does not possess the ability to break the fourth wall.
No? Oh, sorry. Damn it.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, "What's for lunch?"
I cast fourth wall break.
What are you talking about?
While you guys were in the water, I actually was fishing and I got us some lunch. You guys want to sit down and have a barbecue?
Let's toast up these trout and come back with a fresh mind. Hopefully,
the king. Oh, I've got a big one. I've got a big one.
hopefully Robin isn't as tired. Robin did not sleep well last night, so they have been just very quiet. They've been resting, so hopefully.
The missile is sleepy. It is very sleepy, missided.
See, I was hoping they got abducted or kidnapped, you know. I was hoping that's why we got all the peace and quiet.
This is why you don't have good stories, Rock. You don't go on adventures.
Your adventures are like half a brain cell away from suicide missions.
And this is why you don't have any ballads to sing about.
The funny thing is, I do have ballads to sing about.
Is it the Ballad of the Grinning Fool?
No.
That's an actual song in D&D.
God, sure it is. Either way, it's the Ballad of the Fools of Venzor. It's pretty famous, right up there with the ballads of Paul Woodman.
No, it's the Legend of Paul Woodman.
Yeah, but you know he's got some ballads.
No, apparently Paul Woodman also wrote some ballads that are now circulating amongst the kingdom. You gotta remember, the story of Paul Woodman grows.
You can't claim royalty for those.
I won't.
If we start a band, we're just gonna call it. We have to
call the Paul Woodman Band.
No. Our album's gonna be called The Ballads of Paul Woodman. And it's just gonna be about all the personas we make up for him in this campaign.
Every song will be a different persona. There's the long about... Wow, I just totally butchered those words. The song about the lawyer when he saved you from justice.
And then the other one about Paul Woodman, the vigilante hero of Tywarner. Hero of Tywarner. Protector of the broken and the damned.
Yeah. We're just gonna produce a Leslie Fish album at this point.
Yes.
This man has been everywhere.
That was no hesitation. Thank you.
Could you say he's an everywhere man? Because he's been everywhere, man.
I just hope at some point the legend grows and evolves beyond that.
At the end of this campaign, we have to make merch about the that just lists. It's like Paul Woodman, and it's just his resume.
Lawyer, vigilante, doctor, mercenary.
Oh my god, we definitely gotta figure out how we can make Paul Woodman a doctor. Torren's up.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Looks like we're gonna end it here. Before we go off stream and any further off topic, what was it we said we were gonna talk about at the end?
Leveling up.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna level up the end. I remember there's something else we said we might talk about at the end of this, but I don't know.
Oh, my change.
Yes, your change. Yes.
Hmm.
You can do that privately off screen if you want, so
Mhm.
we actually get on the same page.
Yeah.
That's there. Yes. You all level up, which makes you all level what again?
6.
Level 6. All right, you all become level 6.
All right.
Congratulations. You're all going to die.
I get a new.
And before we go offline, a brief image of what Gareth saw.
Please. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta pull up the stream.
Yes.
It's a snack.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show mod, but that works too.
No, this is Maudlin. You did not see Maudlin. You just saw a vague outline in the shape of what could possibly be construed as Maudlin.
Oh no. All right, and on that
Dark
note,
shape.
that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.